Do you love Edie? Do you love Edie? Here she is.
Concentrate on really? Okay. I'm not my usual self. I close the car door on my finger. It kind of hurts. It's got a lot of stitches. I'm here because I think this is so important. And the one thing, I trust all of you to show up Tuesday and vote. What I need is promise that you stop people on the street and explain to them why we need her. Okay? She knows how to accomplish stuff, and I think I just stopped 2 people on the way here. Okay? Both of them were not voting for her, and I convinced them that they should. We all have to do that. We need that percentage. Guys, so please, everybody who gives a damn, stop at least one person and make sure they understand why we need her. Okay, I know she's gay, and I think that's great. I am too. Okay, that's okay. What she is somebody who knows how to get things done. And there's some opposition who says nice things. They want good things. None of them have any experience doing that. I'm going to say, because I have a great privilege. Where is she? Please join me.
Edie Windsor and never forget that 2 New York City lesbians brought down Doma. And I say that because there's nothing New York City lesbians can't do when we work together. And Edie, you are amazing out here with your finger, and I know it hurts and she might have to have a surgery. So Edie, thank you. Thank you. You changed the whole entire world forever. Everybody did. So Edie, bless you and thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Be careful. All right. And let's hear it for Cheyenne Jackson and everybody else who's been part of tonight. And I don't know if you've met my wife, Kim Catula. And I want to thank all the elected officials who are here, Matt Tatone, Jimmy Van Bramer, Rosie Mendez, Brad Hoylman, Tom Duane. Did I miss anybody? Any elected? Danny O'Donnell, yay! And everybody else. Oh, Donnie Wright, yay! Shelley Wright, she's not an elected official, but if maybe she wants to be, who the heck knows? Mama Shelley, thank you, and Lauren, so much for being here. Thank you all for being here tonight, because there's a lot of other things you could do on a Friday night. So I am moved beyond words that you all are here, and that you're all committed committed to make sure between now and Tuesday, we get into the runoff, and then on October 1st, win the runoff and head to the general election. We're here exactly where we are. We're standing with people like Edie and Cheyenne and Shelley and Rudy and others who've been through so much and been such role models. And we're all able to be that because we're standing on hallowed ground, on a place where people before us said, we're not going to get pushed around anymore. You've taken enough hits at us. You've pushed us down enough. We're not going to take it anymore. And you know what? In the course of this campaign, we've taken a lot of hits. We've been attacked over and over and over by my opponents and by independent expenditures. And we're right here tonight on ground where people fought back against things much harder than we have. Things much harder than the attacks I've taken in this campaign to send a message that we're moving forward. We're moving has ever handed our community anything. We've got there by organizing, by joining with our allies, by educating, and by pushing forward. And that's what we're going to do until Tuesday. And you know why it matters? Because there have been other times we've been in this area this summer to celebrate with Edie and Robbie on the verdict there that changed the world. But we were also marching this summer in the Village when Mark Carson was murdered. Shot to death for no other reason than he woke up that morning and walked out of his house exactly as God made him, a gay man. So have we made progress? Absolutely. But do we live in a country where everyone can be married? No. Do we live in a state where our state human rights law recognizes transgender people? No, we don't. Do we live in a country where sexual orientation and gender identity and expression is in our federal job protections? No. And we still live in a country, I still live in a city where Mark Carson can be killed just because of who he was. Where Isla Nettles can be killed just because of who she is. Now make no mistake, we can change that. And one election won't change that overnight, but one election will be an enormous step forward. An enormous step forward. It will send a message. It will send a message that the LGBT community and all of those great New Yorkers who support us, that we are the majority of this city. And those small-minded people who've held back legislation, who commit hate crimes, that they are not New York, that we and our families and our friends and our allies, that we are New York. Some things. You know, I want to recognize another person, and I want to thank everyone who's spoken and performed. But Jane Clemente is here with us, and I want to thank her. She asks all of us, in memory of her son Tyler, not to be bystanders, to be upstanders, to stand up, and Tyler's brother is with us, and Shelley and Lauren have been so great to me. Oh, great. And Joe's dad's here too. That is great. The whole family is here, which it means a lot to me and to Kim as a Rutgers alum too that you all are here. And you know what? Jane, the Clemente family's message is don't be a of losing hope. Now you can all be part of that by being upstanders in the most aggressive way you can between now and Tuesday. Because you know what? If we turn everybody here and everybody you know and everybody they know out to the polls on Tuesday, people are going to be shocked and surprised, and we're going to go into that to change. And we have a debt to pay. We have a debt to pay to the people who were here all those years ago. To the people who literally put their lives on the line so our lives could move forward. We have an obligation now to make sure every child who's born tonight somewhere in the 5 boroughs